part two as I talk about Kirk Franklin's documentary, The Kirk Franklin Story, on his YouTube channel. This is Kendall for reviews and news. Okay. This documentary was extremely touching emotionally. And if you have any type of heart, you are moved by this documentary. And for him to name his new project Father's Day, when he told his crew, they got the chills and they were like, wow, because of what he's experienced as a father, and him finding out who his father is at the age of 53. I'm 52, so I can't even imagine not knowing all of those years. And then you find out at 53 years old that you have a dad and who he is. Because not having a dad his whole entire life, not having his mom there his whole entire life, right? Then someone he thought his mom told him who his father was. It wasn't. And even to have your mom still not own up to who your father is, even if she didn't know who he was and she really thought the other person was his father. Once she saw the DNA test twice, then she should have said, listen, I did sleep with him, it is a possibility, and gave him the support that he needed, because she didn't give him support throughout his life. She wasn't there. So to be there in that moment to give him the support he needed would have probably been everything to him. But instead, she denied it all. She acted in disbelief as if she didn't know who this man was. And I don't know her emotional state. She seemed fine. I don't know her emotional state then. I don't know what her life was then and if she really didn't remember. But even if that were the case, all he needed was her support in that moment. And in that moment, his mother could have truly changed the game for him. Even not being there, even everything that he's experienced, she could have changed the game for him right then by honoring what information was given. And that man was her father, but she was his father. She was insisting that this man was not his father, which made him, Kirk, even madder. So Kirk Franklin is truly born again in a whole new way. His father says that he will allow Kirk to move the pace of their relationship. He said, it's not about me, it's about you. And if you look at his father, it looked like he's done well for himself. He's not going to be after Kirk's money. This is my opinion. Kirk said where he lives is right where Kirk's studio is and where he works and where his son, I believe, did schooling or extracurricular activities for school, right there. And he had no clue. He could have walked by this man 1,000,001 times and never knew that this was his daddy. But the beautiful part of it is Kirk is still alive and his dad is still alive, and they're able to cultivate a relationship now. They can't go back 50 plus years. He can't get what he didn't get as a child. He can't go back into young Kirk, but he can go into the next part of his life knowing exactly who his father is and building a relation and a foundation from scratch starting now. See, the thing is, when most people are adopted or most people discover, innately they want to go back. Why? But, and I get that. I totally get that. But no matter how any of us want to turn back the hands of time, we just can't. And for Carry On to have his daddy back in his life the way that he wants or working towards that, and now having a grandfather in his life, full circle, full circle. Everyone needs a daddy. I get it. I understand. I've always known who my dad is, and we've had a relationship, but not as solid as I would have liked it. So I get it. I understand. And the beautiful thing about Carry On and Kirk is they showed at the end that the grandfather wants a relationship with Carry On too. and has reached out to try to help him through this process, even with Kirk. Beautiful. Mr. Rick is coming in trying to make a difference in this short of time. This just happened a couple months ago, y'all. This is not old news. And for this much progress to have happened in this way in a shorter time, God is amazing. My shirt already, and I just happen to have this on, that says God is so dope. He is. He really is. And this little Kirk here, all he wanted was love. All he wanted to know and to feel is to be heard or to matter. That's the innate feeling that most people have. They want to feel seen, they want to feel heard, and they want to be valued. I see it as a life coach all the time. People struggle with being valued and being seen. And not just seen for show, but really seen. Because when you're fully seen and you're walking in that, it shows that you matter, that you're important, that you are somebody to somebody. I always say it. Everybody wants to be somebody's baby. Period. I don't care, rough and tumble, whoever you are. I don't care what your exterior says. Everybody wants to be somebody's baby. Kirk Franklin is no different. Just because we've known him for 30 years and all his amazing work as an artist, as a award winner, as a producer, as a gifted spirit, and so gifted as he is, at the end of the day, is no different. He's experienced a lot of trauma and a lot of heartache in his life because of being abandoned, because of lack of parenting. And when I look at this, I see little Kirk. And I pray that little Kirk gets all the love he needs and desires that fills his spirit. We know he has God's love, but now he has a tangible father that he can connect with. And he and his wife, Tammy, have been married a number of years. And I know that it's played a part in their marriage. I don't know personally, but professionally I know, because the closest people feel your pain. You go through things as adults because the childhood is still very much present. Most adults are walking around in their childhood bodies. The wounds are evident. My book is called Excuse Me, Your Unhealed is Showing, and that's what happens. Everything needs healing when it causes trauma. But oh, happy day! He has a piece of the puzzle put right back into place. Does he have to heal from everything from his mother, Deborah? Does he have to heal from his past and what he felt and who he thought he was? Absolutely. Is this going to be a process? Absolutely. Are things going to come back from the past? Absolutely. May he go through a various amount of emotions? For sure. But guess what? That's when we call on faith, and God is going to be right there to see them all through. Even if we don't like the timing, even if he doesn't like the timing, everything is divinely timed by God. And for him to still be here and them here to mend, to build, to grow their relationship, how beautiful is that? And for these two to rebuild their father-son relationship, I'm happy about it. We all, at the end of the day, want to feel love. No matter how big we get, we always want that hug from those we need it the most from. And the way he's just laying his head on his shoulder. Beautiful. Make sure you support Kirk Franklin. Go to his YouTube channel, watch the full documentary. Let me know what you think. Also, purchase, stream, support his new music. We love you, Kirk, and thank you for being transparent, and thank you for sharing your story, your journey, your life with us. It may not be the life that you wanted, but you were built to handle it. We love you, Kirk. Thank you. Candelanies for reviews and news. Father's Day, a Kirk Franklin story. Check it out. God bless y'all. Peace.